it's Carole from You Can Cook. Today I am going to bring you a special heirloom family recipe. There's a big trend going on now of foods that are fermented. This is my contribution to that food category. This is a simple, straightforward dish with some really beautiful, creative cutting. My daughter made this recipe on season 1 of Masterchef Jr. It's in the Masterchef Jr cookbook, but it's part of our family heritage. First, you're going to peel the strips for color. So all of us, we eat with our eyes. So by peeling strips off, it gives a real beautiful aesthetic. Next, you're going to cut the ends off. Once you cut the ends off, you're going to rub the ends with the cap, and you're going to get the cucurbitacin out. And you'll see that the white foam starts to come out, and that's actually the bitterness coming out of the pickles. Now we're going to cut it into quarters. De-seed the cucumbers so that the pickles will be crisp. If you leave the seeds in, then when you cut the pickles into smaller pieces, there will be seeds that will float around. This is the part that's the family heirloom tradition. It's the method of cutting. So let's take a closer look. Everything has to be cut diagonally. My mom has gotten on my case because sometimes I cut the pickles straight like this. No. I did a whole colander cut straight. And then my mom told me this morning, ironically, I didn't tell her I was making pickled cucumbers today, but she texted me and said, you did it wrong, you gotta cut it diagonally. In between each of these cuts should be 1/8 of an inch, from here to here. Then you wanna make sure that from this level to here is 1/4 of an inch. Now that you've cut it diagonally all the way down, you cut it into 1-inch pieces, so that you have these beautiful, what shape is that called? Oh, rhomboid. You have these beautiful shapes. Okay, there you go. That is how they are supposed to look. These are how the ones I did yesterday. Okay, they do look more beautiful. I agree with you, Mom. Salting the cucumbers, it helps to preserve the flavors and it helps to make them more crisp. Leave those for 30 minutes after you've salted them. Now we're going to put some extra little creative touches. You know what I love about cooking? I love being really creative. So this is a chance that I can make some little flowers and some little flourishes that make the pickles look really appetizing. I'm going to show you how to make some carrot flowers. We're going to just also cut some thin slices of radishes, and then we're going to also make some thin slivers of onion, red onion. First, let's make the flowers out of the carrots. Take the ends off, very carefully cut little slices, little V's out of the carrots. See how we've done that? I make an angle with the knife. And then I put the angle the other way and cut the little V out. Be super careful that you don't cut your fingers. Look how sweet that is, that little carrot flower. Now cut them into little slices. There you have it. Some really beautiful little flowers. We'll put those in also just for decoration. Yay, I have a bunch of little cute flowers. Okay, now we're gonna cut some of the radishes. Top and tail them, and then cut them very thinly. If you have a mandolin, this might be a good place to use it. Or just be super careful you don't cut your fingers. There you go. Okay, now we're gonna make some slivers out of the red onions. Top and tail them, put it down flat so it doesn't wobble, and cut it in half. Then cut very fine slivers. See how beautiful these are? These little slivers of purple, and as you know, purple is my favorite color. Throw them in with your salted cucumbers. We're going to make the dressing now. First, heat your sesame oil, add garlic, ginger root, and chili flakes. Just by toasting them a little bit, that's going to make the flavors really pop from these aromatics. Once you've got the aromatics in there and it smells lovely, you're going to add in the vinegar, the water, and add in the sugar. Stir until the sugar dissolves. Once the sugar dissolves, take it off the heat. Let it cool. Once it's cooled down enough, take a little taste and see if it's acidic enough or sweet enough for your taste. 30 minutes ago, we put salt all over the cucumbers. So let's take a look and see what's happened to them. I want you to squeeze and bruise them a little bit because when you put them into the pickling liquid, you want that liquid to really integrate into the pickles. So now let's take a look and see how much liquid has come out. Oh, there you go, see? A lot of the liquid has come out from the cucumbers. Look how beautiful this is. It's gorgeous. It's just greens and oranges, the slivers of the purple onion. It's just so beautiful. Plus it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. Okay, pour the dressing all over the top. Stir it around. Put this in the refrigerator overnight, and tomorrow you will have the most delicious pickled cucumbers that rival any of the top Chinese restaurants. Plus, we have our special method of cutting that makes them so beautiful. Let's taste them. Crunchy, sour. A little spicy from the red peppers. Radishes are good too. Carrots are so delicious. Yum! You guys have to try this. It is so good. And my mom will love you for it. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you'll be notified whenever I make another video. And I would love your comments. If you make these pickled cucumbers, make sure you do a hashtag #YouCanCook. And come over to Instagram and follow me at ThisIsYouOfficial. All right, till next time. See you then. Bye.